Good morning, class 2. Hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Today we are going to start the question answer of the chapter, The Talkative Crow. Dear students, words meaning and word sentences of the chapter had already done in last week. So before starting the question answer of the chapter, we will take short review of the story. Dear students, have you remembered? The story was about the crow and the camel. They traveled through the desert. The crow said the camel, "You are an ugly animal." But in the journey, the crow came to know that every animal is special in its own way. So now let's start our question answers. Dear students, write CW, date, topic, and subtopic. And also underline your topic and subtopic. Now let's start our question answer. Question number 1 is, what was the name of the story? Answer is, have you remembered? The name of the story was The Talkative Crow. Talkative means talking a lot. Okay, now question number 2 is, what season had just arrived? Answer is, the hot season had just arrived. Yes, we can see in this picture, and we have read also that the hot season had just arrived. Dear students, arrived means reached at a place. Now question number 3 is, what were the crow and her friends doing? Yes, have you remembered? We have read at the start of the chapter, they were flying to look for a new place to live. Yes, the crow was flying. The crow was flying to look for a new place to live. Now question number 4 is, where the crow was flying? Answer is, the crow was flying above the desert. Yes, dear students, you can see in this picture, the crow was flying above the desert. Desert means a sandy place. A sandy place is called desert. Now question number 5 is, which animal did the crow see? Answer is, the crow saw a camel. The crow saw a camel. Okay, now question number 6, what did the crow say to the camel? The crow said to the camel, "You are an ugly animal." What animal are you? Ugly means not looking beautiful. Yes, when the crow saw the camel, he said, "You are an ugly animal. What animal are you?" He was surprised to see the camel because he never saw before. Good morning, class 2. Hope you all are fine. Dear students, today we are going to start the remaining part of the question answer, The Talkative Crow. Yesterday we had done from question number 1 to 6, and today we will start from the question number 7. So let's start. Question number 7 is, what did the camel say when crow became thirsty? Answer is, the camel said, "It is hard to find water in the desert." Yes, what the camel replied? The camel replied to the crow, "It is hard to find water in the desert, in the sandy place." Okay, now question number 8 is, what did the camel say about feeling the heat? The camel said, "I do not feel the heat because my legs are long." While in the journey, the camel replied to the crow that, "I do not feel heat because my legs are long." The camel has long legs, so he cannot feel heat. Now question number 9, what did the camel say when the crow complained being hungry? Dear students, complaint means to inform against, means he was informing against that he was feeling hungry. And what the camel replied? The camel said, I do not feel hungry because there is food in the form of fat in my hump. Dear students, I have told you hump means a round raised part the camel has on its body is called hump, and the camels have ability to store food and water in their humps. Camels can store food and water in their humps. Now question number 10 is what keeps the camel warm? Answer is the camel's thick skin keeps him warm. Camels have thick skin on their bodies, so their thick skins keep them warm. Okay, now question number 11 is what did the crow realize the next morning? Dear students, realize means understand clearly. So answer is the crow realized that every animal is special in its own way. The crow understand clearly that the every animal is special in its own way. Good morning, class 2. Hope you all are good. It is your English period, so open your read now book. Today we are going to start the back exercise of the chapter The Talkative Crow. So write CW and short date at the top of your page, and let's start our exercise. First question is give the plurals of. We have to give the plurals of these singulars. Dear students, in junior English we have discussed many times in detail singular and plural. Dear students, singular means one and plurals mean more than one thing. So let's start. First singular is X. X is noun. So with noun we have to only add S. It will be axis. X, axis. Second word is goose. Now you can see here double O is here. So while making plural in the place of double O we have to add double E and it will be geese. Goose, geese. Second word is circus. Now again noun is here. So we will add ES. It will be circuses. Elf. Now this singular is ending on F. So in the place of VES in plural, in the place of F we will add VES in plural and it will be elves. Leaf. You can see F is here. So in the place of F while making plural we have to add VES and it will be leaves. Leaf, leaves. Hero. Now the singular is ending on O. So we have to add ES with O and it will be heroes. Next word is fish. Noun is here. So we will add ES and it will be fishes. Next word is echo. You can see the singular is ending on O. So while making plural, we will add ES and it will be echoes. Now next singular is half and now F is at the end. So in the place of F we will add VES in plural and it will be halves. Next singular is life. FE is here. So in the place of F we will add VES and it will be lives. Next singular is mouse and plural of mouse will be mice. Next singular is tooth and you can see here double O is using here. So at the place of double O we will write double E and it will be teeth. Dear student, now let's start question number 3 which is put I or me in the spaces. We have to use here I and me in these sentences. I and me used to refer to themselves and we will use I as a subject. And what is subject? I have told many times in class the person that is doing an action is called subject. For example, my friend and dash went to the same school. Now we have to write here I, and I is using as a subject here. Now number 2 is mother is looking for you and me. Now me is using as object. Object means receive the action of verb. Now me is receiving action from verb. Mother is looking for you and me. Next sentence is dash want to go cycling today. Now we have to use here I because we use I as a subject. Next sentence is do you want to go shopping with dash, and we have to use here me because me is using here as a object. Could you please let dash in? Now you can see here we have to use here me as also object. So could you please let me in? Next sentence is my friend helped dash break the lock. Now we have to use me as an object here. So my friend helped me break the lock. I hope you all are understood very well the concept of I and me.